We're starting our journey in Shanghai, China. With a population of 24 million, it's the country's largest city and one of the world's wealthiest.
It's been said that if New York is the city that never sleeps, Shanghai never even sits down.
It takes a lot of energy to keep this city moving.
And a lot of energy to keep all this lot fed.
Each year, China uses 30 million tons of cooking oil. But what's scary is a portion of that ends up back in the food chain, creating a significant health risk.
But there's a team of scientists and entrepreneurs who want to take all that waste oil and turn it into green energy.
A proportion of cooking oil sold in China is in fact illegally recycled. Some has even been reclaimed from the sewer. Shutong Liu and Rob Early set up Motion Eco to put a stop to this by convincing restaurants to supply their waste oil directly to refineries, transforming it into biodiesel.
What's this stuff?
They've invited us to sample the food at one of the hot pot restaurants they're working with.
I'd like more food, please.
So for you, this is more than just an eco-consciousness. This is a very social issue for you.
It has become a national issue over the past 10 or 20 years, this waste cooking oil problem. Especially like the smaller restaurants, they're using that kind of recycled oil there, and it can make people sick.
A city like with 20 million people, there's the potential that we are generating 100,000 tons of waste oil every year. And with the help of Shell, that we are developing this smart collection system and convert into biodiesel used in the city.
So Shanghai's oil stays in Shanghai?
Yes. We want to convert each city into a green oil field.
That's great. That's a really sensible idea.
This delicious meal certainly wasn't made with recycled cooking oil.
It's so good.
But we've created a lot of waste.
See, it's all the oil liquid, like this much oil.
That's so much.
Clean that up. Clean it.
I know, it
Clean
really
that up.
does.
Look.
And it's very heavy.
Head chef Mr. Zhao is happy that his oil will have an eco afterlife.
对的，必须的，这个是必须执行的。还有一个就是保证我们客人的安全。
Shutong and Rob take me to the refinery that they are working with, so I can see what will happen to all that oil.
A little mini lab set up for us.
Yeah, here's where we do tests.
So what do we have here?
You remember that we have the hot pot oil, the waste cooking oil, and we do some pre-treatment that remove all the impurities. Here we pour the oil into the reactor. We have some methanol and other catalysts.
Okay, so the methanol and the catalysts here have a chemical reaction.
Yes.
Then what comes out here?
Here we have some byproduct, the glycerin, which you can use it for cosmetics, and then we come out with the biodiesel.
The process is so effective that for every 10 liters of waste oil, they get 9 liters of biodiesel. At the moment, they have to blend it with standard diesel to power local buses. But they have plans in the future to produce a fuel that can work alone.
We are developing advanced technology to hydrotreat the waste oil into a green fuel, which can be directly used in any diesel engines. And potentially we can convert that into aviation fuel, the bio-aviation fuel as well.
If Shutong's idea spreads throughout China, he hopes the country's restaurant industry could provide 3 million tons of sustainable fuel each year. Motion Eco's role is to ensure the food industry and the oil industry keep talking. And before we leave, Shutong and Rob have asked their lab to prepare a fresh batch.
Good, clean biodiesel there.
This will ensure our crew vehicle is running on converted waste vegetable oil for the next leg of our journey.